Alright, yeah, I should be online and, yeah, streaming this. And yeah, Genshin still has to load. Yeah, this is grinding to 42.6, I think, and hell, it's been a long time. 8 days since I have streamed. Like, it's not really a long time, but I guess you know what I mean. Um, so yeah, I have been in Germany, and yeah, I wanna like talk about that, but when I do that, I'm going to record also because I'm like talking about this whole trip, and while I do that, I also would like to record that and be able to, how's it called again, to just uh, edit that later on. So this is right now a stream, yes. This is a stream where I'm telling about that stuff, but I'm also going to record while doing that, and for that I first have to adjust some things. I have to maybe get a bit more comfortable talking to myself, because right now my microphone sensitivity is insanely high, and I just want to say maybe I want to turn that down a bit later, that sensitivity, but right now I still need that, and yeah. And I also have to like make the game a bit quieter actually, since yeah, I'm going to talk. This is going to be all background stuff. Let's see. Does that make any sense? Yes, it should. Actually, you know what? I think I gotta close that window here. Okay, this way it can also be a bit louder without having like disturbed other people outside by screaming or whatever. Actually, you know what? I first have to plug in my mousepad LED, and yeah, because I had to first load some pictures from that trip to my PC in order to be able to. Okay, I think I'm already a bit louder than before. Let's see. I could also make my microphone a bit. I think it would be better if it's like 65. Yes, because then you can't hear me breathing or something. Like, if I'm too loud, if I make the sensitivity too high, you're able to hear me breathe, and I don't know if that just sounds as if I was someone who like no front, no body shame, but it just sounds as if I was too fat to be able to breathe normally without other people having to hear it. And yeah. You know what, I'm first going to collect some crystal flies and I'm going to start the recording. As I said, this is some grinding stuff, so I'm just going to do some random stuff, obviously. I mean, I don't expect anyone to watch this stream anyway, so who I'm talking to, I don't know. There's actually someone who was like writing a comment on one of my streams saying, "Hey, interesting." And I'm like, are you serious, or or are you like mocking me? Someone with 18,900 subs, I think. I don't even know how he got to my channel, to that stream, and why he would write that. Is he seriously like finding that interesting? Because I don't know. It's just, I didn't even find that especially interesting myself. It's just, I'm just talking about that, right? Well, anyways. Oh, hold on. I have also like written some kind of script, because I'm like, I can't remember what I did on 8 days completely, so I have to like also kind of read up things. I did that. I wrote that like yesterday at 1 a.m. You know, it's like probably not the best thing to write a script at 1 a.m. But yeah, whatever. So when I'm finished collecting these crystal flies, I should also then start recording. Talk to Lynn. Actually, I'm here with my friendship team, right? I can do that. Oh, hold on. Oh, not anymore. Never mind. Never mind. Haha. That's how you get them. Easy. I'm a professional. What the hell? How did I startle that one how? Okay, anyways, my brother's going to come home today, so even though I'm going to stream maybe later on in the upcoming days, I'm still not going to talk because my brother. So I'm like, what the hell? I can't even record because I have to like. I also want to start playing Tower of Fantasy. I think I'm just going to make one video and not more, because the rest is just going to be like just some thing that I do myself. Just look how this works out. Maybe I don't know. I know that I'm just going to see. Anyways, I think I can now start the recording, and yeah, so okay then, let's go. So, hold on, what the hell? Okay, so I have been on a trip through Germany, through the three most prominent cities, like 3 of the most prominent cities in Germany, and I have no idea how I'm going to edit that. Oh, it's going to be so insanely bad. Maybe take 2 or something. Okay, take two, hold on. Yeah, okay, I first gotta like delete that video, since no, I'm that's just ugh. Hold on, is it even this one? So it is. And why can I stop it by just tapping delete? And why can't I delete this? Yes, alright. And yeah, then I'd say take 2. I don't even know how I should do that. But like it's still kind of hard to like just talk like that. Yeah, I think you get what I mean, kinda, hopefully. Well, hold on a sec. I've already started the recording, but I can still edit some stuff out. First have to do this and that, and okay. So recently I have been on a trip through Germany. Actually, I just came home today, like 3 hours ago. Not even. Well, so yeah, we have been in 3 cities, my family and I, or my parents and I. My brother has actually been in Stuttgart since he had like some class tests for his like, what's it called again? For his study, whatever. Anyways, I'm going to talk about that. We've been through Germany for 8 days and been in 3 cities, or had 3 major halts in 3 cities. Right, so those cities are actually Düsseldorf, Berlin, Dresden. I don't know if there are like specific names for that in English, so I'm just going to call them by their German name. And yeah, so on the first day we went to Düsseldorf, and before we actually went to Düsseldorf we made a small stopover in Köln. Köln is also a large city. I think it's in the top 4. It's like the 4th largest city in Germany. And yeah, we just like went there to eat at a restaurant with an acquaintance of my parents, and yeah, there was like cool hot pot. No, not hot pot. I mean like ramen. I think it was ramen, yeah. And it was really good. I guess, obviously. And no, not obviously. What the hell am I talking about? I guess I'm dumb. And never mind. I can edit that out. I can edit that out. That's important. So yeah, it was like the cool. What the fuck? My Kazuha died. That's not cool. Okay, gotta concentrate a bit so that my Kazuha doesn't continue to die, because that would not be cool. Okay, so we had like we were eating at a restaurant and there was really cool ramen. So yeah, that was nice. Though we didn't really did a lot more in Köln. We just like ate there because yeah, just stuff. If you're already in that city, why not do it like this? Well, then after that stop, we just continued going to some other city. No, hold on. After that, after we had eaten in the restaurant, we just like went over to we went to Düsseldorf, and Düsseldorf is also, I think, one of the largest cities in Germany. At least, yeah, it's like, as I said, one of the most prominent ones, and it has like that one street. We were like on the first day already there. My mother was telling me like, hey, there's like this Japanese street, and I was like, what? And we actually even went there when when we arrived in Düsseldorf. We were like just first looking at the hotel we were in, and it was quite cool. There was internet. I was able to play Genshin Impact there, complete my dailies and stuff, and we were like staying there for 2 nights. And yeah, so like on the day of arrival, we were like still going to the city looking for what we can eat, whatnot, and stuff like that. It was also like this, street. My mother told me there was this Japanese street, and I was like, okay. We didn't even know where that was, but walked on it on accident. So yeah, that was like funny. It's like in German Immermannstraße, and if you look at from one place, there's even a sign that's written in katakana and like in Japanese, saying Immermannstraße or like Immermann Street, whatever. I don't know what Straße means in Japanese, so come on, leave me alone. It was like funny. Didn't really do anything there though, since it was only the first day and we weren't really out for getting anything else other than just like looking what's there. Then on the next day, the first day, my mother had like something to do with with I don't know, some other people. She was like having a meeting with some people. I don't know even myself what was going on there, but yeah, so my father and I went to the city and were like just looking here and there, whatever. And hold on. And there was like actually one cool building which I saw, like some Japanese building. Hold on. And there was like one cool building that I saw. It looked like a bit like some Windows background picture or whatever. I don't even know. It just looks cool. Okay, that's like how I would describe it. It just looks like some picture background picture that would have on your PC. Well, I mean just it didn't look all too real, and I gotta cut out a lot of that. Edit out a lot of that stuff. And yeah, later on we went like to the Immermann Street, because that was like the main attraction for me. I mean, come on, it's literally a Japanese street. Every shop though there was like in Japanese. You don't know what I saw. There was so much stuff. Anyways, I also there were 3 manga shops or something. I didn't even know. Like 3 manga shops. There was even a okay, hold on. You know what? I don't know what there was. There was just too much. I can't remember. And it was already like 7 days ago, so yeah. No clue. But there was like some manga shops, and I actually also went to one of those manga shops, and I bought a Kamega Kill volume 1.5. Nee, hold on. For the video I have to say it differently. There was like going into a manga shop, and I saw like manga in Japanese, right? So I was like, okay, I can't read that, but maybe just for the joke, let's buy one. I was like thinking that, and then I was looking what good mangas that I could buy, and I found a Kamega Kill, volume 15, or so I thought. When I bought it, I had overseen that there was a dot between that. It was 1.5. I'm like, why would 1.5 exist? I'm like, come on, what is that volume number 1.5? I mean, why would you do that? Seriously, it just feels like they are trying to scam me, because I know that Akamiga Kill has exactly 15 volumes. I just knew that. I don't know why I knew that, but I just knew, okay? And then I thought 15, okay, that's cool. But there was one dot, and I got one. I got volume 1.5. Well, now okay, it's not gonna change anything for me since I can't read that. I'm like, what do I want to do with the Japanese manga anyways? It's I can't read that, you know. If it's 1.5 or 15, I'm not gonna get to read anything of that anyways. But like, still though, it's still depressing that I got the wrong volume. Anyways, I then also saw some other stuff there at the Immerman Street. There was like, ahem. There was like this literal weep store. That's you can't describe it differently, right? I mean, like, that store was literally for. Hold on, I actually have to look that up. I have to look at that picture. Hold on. Yeah, Fachhandel für japanische Wohnkultur. That's like, how would I translate that? That's like the trading house for Japanese living culture or something like that. It's like literally how to live like a Japanese person. Furniture from Japanese people. I'm like, that is literally for weeps. And the best thing is, it had like such a long line, you don't even know. Okay, I can't show that in the stream, but in the video, there was such an insane line. There was like 50 people standing in front of that store, and I was like, what the hell? What is going on? That is literally just for weeps, and that was like not just Japanese and Asian looking people, that was like mostly just European looking people. I was like, that was on this other side of the street, and I was like, what is going on there? Why? Is this like the city of weeps or something like that? I mean, like, come on, what is that? But yeah, that's like pretty much everything that concludes the first day in Düsseldorf. There's actually not even all that much that happened. We were like just walking around in that city. I also didn't even make all that many photos in the first days. I just made a lot more photos later on. Anyways, on the second day then, we were with the same person as on Friday, like on the day of departure, or in Köln. We were like eating in a restaurant there with my father. Like, my mother again had some weird event with some other people, and we were eating in some restaurant. And we also later on came back to the hotel again, and God, there was like this one car that was also like the weep car. There is the only weep car, or whatever. I mean, like, it's just, how should I say that? There was like some stickers on that car from like some. Actually, it was like the entire car. That it had like some characters on it, like really largely displayed. Even like the wife of that man was like saying, "Hey, look, there's like this one anime car," because like she actually knows that stuff. And it was like, what is that? Later on, when I looked that up, that was like some characters from those were like some characters from the irregular at Magical High School. Actually, I don't even know that anime. I just know the name, and I think it was like some weird ecchi, or I mean like ecchi harem anime. I'm not sure though. I haven't watched that stuff, but it pretty much sounds like it. Never mind. Then that's like also pretty much everything that happened on the second day. There's not all that much that happened in Düsseldorf, but I found that weep store quite cool. Well, not that weep store, but that Japanese street. I like that. It's like it's like the best part about Düsseldorf. Okay, that's also why I'd say this was the second best city from the four that we've visited. Okay, Köln, you can't really count Köln, but still though. It's the second. It's on second place. Why it's not first? Why is it not first? Well, I'm gonna explain that later. Then on the next day we departed, because like just 2 nights, right? That's all we did. Then we started to go to Berlin. Berlin is like the capital of Germany, right? And it has 3.7 million people. Citizens, like compared to other cities. I think the average is like, I have no idea, but for Germany that's like That's like really large. I don't know anything, any other city like in Germany that is comparably as large. The second largest that I know actually is Köln with 1 million. And yeah, that's like already top 4. Okay, fourth largest city. Germany only has 80 million citizens, so I guess you can see why that would be a large number. Well, on the day of arrival, we actually didn't have to drive that long on to Berlin, like compared to Düsseldorf. That was like, to Düsseldorf it was like 6 hours, something like that. So we had like not a lot more to do on the day of arrival. But in Berlin on the day of arrival, there was like a lot more. Actually, while we were driving, there were like an insane amount of wind wheels on the way. You don't even know. That was just insane. Okay, I in the video I'm going to like edit some picture of it. There were like I can't even count that. They were like far away from me. There was like still so many of those. It's like I couldn't even count them properly. That's probably also because they were too small, but I mean like still though, it was like really big. Okay, it was like large. I was going to farm some of these. Hold on, I have to like, it's 5, 21, 7 of these.
Wherever in this world
That makes 2. Okay, then I guess I gotta like beat this domain a couple times. And yeah, then when we were in Berlin, it was like quite interesting. There are like some interesting names in Berlin, by the way. One street is called Straße des 17. Junis. You would translate that to Street of the 17th of June, or Street of June 17th. I'm like, yeah, I know that's quite a creative name. Okay, I think I've heard that's like the day when the wall of Berlin that split Berlin in two was like being, how's it called again? Was being ripped apart, whatever, something like that. But like still though, why would you name just like the day? Is there like a street called Street of 9/11 or what? Like, yeah, okay, it's nothing to joke around, 9/11, I know, but the art of war. Okay, interesting. But I guess you know what I mean. It's like just literally called after a day, that stream. Why? It's like not really especially creative. Okay, 9/11 is something negative. The fall of the Berlin Wall is something positive, but still, though, I mean, like, I guess you get what I'm talking about. It's like it's still weird. Okay, there's also like Platz des 18. März. I think that's like also okay. Place of the 18th of March. Also interesting. Well, anyways, when we're like walking around in the city, I also saw like some interesting building. Like the sun was already kind of setting, so some parts were had light to it, some had none, and then I was like looking. Hold on, and then like the side where the sun shone to it looked like the building was really new, and on the shadowy side just looked like some shabby old building. Okay, in the photo you can't really see that, but trust me, it in real life it actually looked like some old shabby building that has existed for 5 centuries or something. Okay, probably not, since the architecture there is definitely not from 500 years ago. But I think you know what I mean. It's just yeah, whatever. Gotta. Oh, hold on. Oh, he died. No, I didn't get my. Actually, I did. Hold on. Ah, yes. Also, another thing that we saw was already one of the sites in Germany, or in Berlin. It's the memorial of the fallen, the memorial for the fallen Jews or killed Jews in the Second World War. It's like a lot of stones. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, you can see that in the picture then. And I was also making a photo of the sun setting with it. And if you adjust the light correctly, it just looks really sick, I think. It just looks like some... I don't know how to describe it. It's like not really insane or something, but it still looks really cool. Like, in my opinion at least. And yeah. Anyways, that concludes the first day, I think. Yeah, probably. I mean, like the day of arrival. Then on the first day there, like except for the day of arrival, we're like going pretty much only sightseeing. There are some sites like Brandenburger Tor, Bundestag, Berliner Mauer, like the wall, the remains of the Berliner Mauer, and one cool house. Actually, hold on, what house am I talking about? Ah, yeah, that was like, hold on. Ah, yeah, okay, okay, hold on. There was like this one cool house where was like rippled the whole different. I don't even know how you call that. Like the stories here that were like, I don't know how you. As I said, I don't know how you call it, but still, it was like interesting how it was like formed, and yeah. Then also, by the way, we saw like some. We were like going around in through some theater, I think it was, or I don't even know what that was. But at night time, we passed a theater, and God, it looks cool. It looked cool with the light. Like, I just loved. I had like 3 different settings of the light, and I think it really looks cool in the end. Like, seriously, I do. Hold on, I have to like think. What do I need? What was the last thing? Like, this is still a grinding stream. Okay, I still have to grind. No. Why? Hold on. How many do I need? 12. Okay, actually I have enough. I was actually farming them for my cookie, but yeah, never mind. Never mind. Looks like I'm going to waste it on this stuff here. Well, it's actually not wasted. It's cool that I can use like level up my catch. Like, seriously. I think the catch is actually one of the first... Nah, no mind. Actually, yeah, it is. One of the first 4-star weapons except for Iron Sting and Aonuma Kaguchi and Black Pole Cliff, I think. Black Cliff Pole, whatever. I like. It's the 4th weapon that I'm actually doing. 4-star weapon that I'm doing level 90. Okay, actually, it's just the 5th level overall that I'm doing level 90. But yeah, I like that weapon. It also is quite strong on challenge, so I'm just going to do this. And heck, it's expensive. I still have to pay my kids. Actually, how much is it? 100. Actually, it's less more than I expected. Hold on, does this work? Please? It doesn't. Huh? Ah, okay, that should work. Oh. Ah, never mind. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Hyunli's attack has increased by around 100. Energy recharge is also hopefully over 200 now. Not yet. I still don't like this side of this. Why? Why, Rosaria? Why are you doing this to me? Okay, she's gonna get out of the team sooner or later anyways. But first she's going to stay for friendship. Same with Hazel. Maybe I should put Rosaria on my friendship team when I think about it. Okay, so... oh no, I'm going to hate myself when I'm editing this video. It's going to be so annoying. Nah. Okay, then. On the second day, we went like into the city and we're like going shopping. No, not really shopping. We were like just seeing what kind of stuff could be used and things, you know. Actually, hold on. There's still something about her talents, right? Ah, it's today as well. That's nice. 13, 19, hold on. That's 6. That's another 6. And 6 here. Makes 8. I need 4 more. Okay. Okay. Guess I'm going to take Cookie into the team here instead of Rosaria. Oh, hold on. What's he saying? Yo, hast du ein TOF-Account? Not yet. No. Actually, I have, but I'm going to record that later. I have to record that. I'm just going to ignore him. I'm sorry, but I first have to record this, and if I write back, he's going to say, come into the Discord." No, I can't do that. I can't do that. Please, no. No. Okay. Yeah, so I guess I have to continue now, and yeah, with my story. So yeah, on the second day then, we were like in the city, and we're like eating some stuff. No, hold on. No. Okay, we're like in the city, and we like saw some buildings. Yeah, I'm just going to edit them always into the video, and we'll also we went to some Chinese store or whatever. I don't even know how you call that. Like something to drink. I got like some slush like thing. My mother got some boba also. Do you call it boba or whatever? Like that stuff that how's it called again? That Ayato drinks. And yeah, that's like it was like actually quite cool how they did that. I think actually I don't even know. I don't even know. Maybe I'm just being dumb, right? But never mind me. Oh, hold on. Okay, then we also saw some some Japanese store then later on that was like the Muji store. Since in Berlin, school has already started. Like for me, it was only the second school week of the how it called again? Holidays week, summer breaks week. But for them, it was already the last one, since they already had like. It was the last week they had school going to they had their school going to start like in a couple days, so pretty much all the stores were like, hey, back to school stuff, you can buy that here, some erasers, some pencils, some pens, whatever. And I also happened to see that, and I was like thinking, hey, hold on, this is a Japanese store, right? I wanna see what's in there, I wanna see that, show me. And yeah, I actually found some pencils. Nah, it was pens, I think it's called. Like, pens, yes. And yeah, how should I say it? I mean, they were cool, okay? So it was actually what I was looking for. In the end, I said I just bought some that were too thin, like 0.38 millimeter pens, and even 20 at that. Actually, 22. Could have just bought 11 with 0.38 and 11 with 0.5 millimeter width, or you know what I mean, I guess. Like, yeah, I kind of regretted what I did in the end, but yeah. But yeah, it's like hard to draw with pens if they're like actually that thin. So yeah, that's whatever. I'm talking too much crap and I have to edit out so much. No. Anyways, after that, I think we just went back to some place, and we found actually a place where you could eat hot pot. All you can eat hot pot, by the way. It was really cool. It was like you can just say, yeah, just don't give me this, and then they give you the rest, like the whole variety, like every ingredient there is that you can take. And let me tell you, their soup was insanely spicy, but it was insanely legendary and so delicious. And like, it was so cool. That hot pot was insane. Yeah, Shani would have loved that. Yeah, I'm telling you. And yeah, actually, I think that's also how the day ended. I drew some weird stuff with the pens. I tried that out, but God, it was like the pens weren't really that cool in the end. I mean, like, they're still cool, alright? They're still good pens. It was like they're a bit too thin, I think. Actually, I don't know. I just tried out one. Maybe my opinion's gonna change. Anyways, that Muji store's cool, and even the... you know what? No, never mind. And yeah, after that, next day, departure time again. And yeah, it was actually just 2 hours, I think, to Dresden, the third city. And yeah, what should I say? While we were there on the way, there were some cool cloud formations. I know it's not really interesting, but still though. And Hinchu, I hate you. What is that 0.25 chance? What do you mean 25% chance? That's never 25% chance. If you get 9 of those and I don't get a single one, I hate you, Hinchu. Actually, hey, 4. 4 out of 10. Okay, that's still okay. That's good. That's good. Now, hold on just a second. How many do I have? 13. Oh, hey, that's actually nice. That's enough. That's enough. Thanks, Hinchio. You didn't even have to do that. I had enough anyways. Okay, time to level up some talents, actually, since, yeah, I've been grinding that stuff here. Yeah, finally 8. Here 8 as well. Actually, I don't even know why I'm doing all of those 8. Hyunli has 888, Rosaria has 888. None of those are actually main DPS characters except for Hazel. I mean, like, if he has 888, it makes sense, but if Rosaria has 888, or Hyunli, especially Hyunli has 888, that's like kinda dumb. It's a bit of wasted materials, but never mind. And same goes especially for my dearest Diona. Why have I made her normal text 8 on 8? I didn't even know why I did that. I knew that it was pretty much useless, but it was still, hey, let's do that. Yeah, please don't. My genius is my genius is sometimes whatever. It's dumb, okay? It's dumb, and I gotta edit that out of the video again. Oh god, no. It's gonna be like a 40-minute video, and recording in the video's gonna be like 5 minutes. Whatever, I'm going to take this one here. Actually, the week after next week I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks again, so yeah, not cool. That's like when Sumeru comes out. Actually, never mind, I'm going to say that later. And yeah, Sumeru came out, and sadly, yeah, I wasn't able to watch that stream, but I still got the... right, that's some important stuff. Oh, right, I haven't collected that so that I can say, yeah, here, I have collected that now. Huh. I would actually like to pull for Bennett. Problem would only be if I can't even get Bennett or not. You know, like, I could try stream that with some friends. Hold on, what's my pity anyways? Okay, I mean, like, yeah, 4. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to use my 3 Quaint Fates, or like my 3 leftover Fates, and see what I get. I just want to get 1 4-star. Let's see, is it a 4-star? Please give me a 4-star. No, it's not a 4-star, of course not. Please give me a 4-star, I just want to have Bennett. Let's see if the 4-star that I get is then Bennett. If not, then it's just kinda a pain. But I guess I then would have to live with it. Can I buy another wish? I can. Yes. Oh, right, there was a shop refresh apparently. Please give me Bennett. That's not even a 4-star. Like, this is not really a wishing session, so I'm not going to count this as a wishing session. That was 4, so I'm pretty much at guarantee now. Okay, now this is a 9th wish. If I now don't get a Bennett, a 4-star, then it's gonna be like kind of a scam. Okay, please give me Bennett for having this on the 9th wish, and it's Bennett! I knew it! What the hell? I'm a genius. Yes, I am. Thomas, what the hell did you say? It only got Jin Yen constellations. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I know, that was like some weird laughter. I'm going to leave that in the video. I'm so going to leave that in the video. Yeah, man. I got Bennett! C1! Finally! It's Bennett! I can't even remember the first time I got Bennett. That was when I wished 50 times for Hu Tao. When I was wishing over 50 times, I think 30 times on the Hu Tao banner. No, actually 40 times, I think. And I got Bennett on the standard banner. That's the first time I got Bennett on this account. I can still remember. That was the last wish. The last 4-star that I got was Bennett. Oh, that's... Finally! Bennett! Oh, that's going to make him so much stronger. That's the best constellation on... It's probably the best constellation of this entire game. Damn, I've been waiting for Bennett's Constellation for such a long time. It's like since actually almost a year then, like since the first time I've been wishing for Sirius, and I got Bennett. I've been waiting for Bennett C1 since that's like, yeah, so important. Finally! I have like C4, it's like my first C4 character on my first account, but here it's like, I've been waiting non-stop for him. Nah. Finally, that was... that made me happy. That made me really happy. Actually, you know what? I first have to take like this stuff here because I want to get some materials. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to use that. I don't know why I'm using that now, but yeah, I'm just going to use it. That's like also interesting. 1-1. So I first gotta continue my story, you know, and hold on, where was I? Yes, departure from Berlin. Okay, now Dresden. Okay, the third city we went to was Dresden. Actually, Dresden is only one with 500,000 people in that city, so it's actually not even that large. And the thing is, upon arrival, we again looked around in the city for a bit because it was like just 2 hours, so we like still had. We arrived at like I think 12 AM or something, so it was like still in the middle of the day. And yeah, so hold on, what am I going to use for a team? Okay, here.
I hear you've got a job
So like in the city, going around in the city and stuff. I guess you know it's the usual stuff that you would always do, and yeah. So we were like going by bus and at some bus station or train station at the same time. I don't even know why that is. It's like really confusing. I don't know what the heck they're doing, but it's confusing, alright. And it was like the most confusing streetlights that I've ever seen. Those Dresden people, they have like really interesting kinds of making their things as complex as possible. As I said, there was like this interesting light. It has like 12 freaking phases. I don't even know why, but it has. Okay, I have like an idea why that might be, but still though, it's just way over the top. Why? It's like only there to confuse people. It's like that's like the only purpose of that thing. Oh, come on. Shut up. Okay, hold on, I have to... Please don't kill him. Oh, perfect. Die! Oh, hold on, I didn't kill him? Was that not a crit? Okay, it's not a crit. So, it was like... Yeah, that was like quite interesting. Anyways, we were like pretty much sightseeing on that day, on the day of arrival. And yeah, actually, you know what, I'm going to use some of this first, because I don't think I'm going to be around that long. Shimenawa, nice. Actually not nice, I don't need that. Actually, we were like, as I said, a bit sightseeing in the beginning. There was like this one scam wall actually. Like most of those were actually old buildings. Actually, all of them, pretty much all of them were, and one of them, but was kind of weird. I'm like, is not to say that it is a scam. It is a scam though. It was like, it looked like it was three-dimensional, that wall, like with things sticking out the wall, but in actuality it was just drawn on it, and I don't know why you would do that, but yeah, it is how it is. Well, yeah, that's pretty much the first day, I think. No, that was something else. So on the first day then, on the day of arrival then, we also still had to eat something for dinner. Actually, I forgot to say something about... bad. Forgot to say something about Berlin. In Berlin, the internet was quite weird. It was like actually quite fast, the internet. But the weird thing is that in Berlin, the internet was quite restrictive. WhatsApp calls were not possible. Watching videos was no problem, but you couldn't do a WhatsApp call, and you also weren't able to start Genshin Impact or play Clash Royale or any of the kind. I don't know why that would be the case, but it's like quite weird. Well, anyways, that's just how it was, okay? It's I have no clue whatsoever. Then another thing was, okay, yeah. Now back to Dresden. Like on the day we then, you know what? I'm going to farm some materials. I don't know. Hold on. What materials do I even need? Hold on. Maybe some materials for Hinchu. I probably have enough. Yeah. Some materials for Diona. Yeah, I have enough. Ningguang, Shinobu. Ah, right. Spectres. I'm just going to try kill some spectres then. So yeah, when we were like trying to eat for something there, when we were trying to look for some restaurant, we came like to the corniest con shop there is, to the scammiest scam store there is. I don't know how to describe it. It was like okay, one word: ramen restaurant, instant ramen restaurant. I think you know what I mean now. I mean, okay. It was like some apparently restaurant with Japanese or Chinese food, whatever. I don't even know what it was supposed to be. Okay, I'm confused myself, but it was like some restaurant. You could get like some noodle soup there. It was like saying, yeah, noodle soup with like whatever, wheat noodles and that broth. I don't know, with this and that. And in the end, they literally just gave me instant ramen. What was that? Instant ramen. Like seriously. We paid $5.90 for some instant ramen. Okay. To be fair, they did add some stuff. I'm like, they did add. Hold on, I know, like some, how's it called again? Some meat, some how's it called again? Some. Yeah, like they just added some ingredients, but it was like in the end that doesn't excuse the fact that they literally just gave us straight up instant ramen for $5.90. It's like, ingredients wise, it was like probably €2. But come on! What is that? Or not even €2. I actually, hold on, it was like a little bit of flesh, a little bit of some, I don't even know how you call that again. But you know, like what I mean, like just some vegetables. Yeah, some vegetables, some meat. I guess it was like, the instant ramen itself probably costs like 50 cents. Even if you were to buy that at a supermarket. The meat itself was okay. I mean, I guess it's meat, so it's like probably the most pricey thing in that whole thing that they had for the menu. Die, you idiots. And like, yeah, that was like probably the most pricey thing there. Then what else did they had? Like, yeah, the vegetables. I'd say it was like overall the price, as I said, was probably like €1, €2 at best. I'm like, what is that? They can't just literally give you instant I have that myself. We even bought some instant ramen in Berlin. No, not even Berlin. Actually, yeah. Also, we bought instant ramen in Berlin already, because like I know I like that at home sometimes. But like, you can't just give them. You can't just say it's a restaurant or something like that. It's something that everyone can do. Okay, maybe you added some meat and stuff, but that still doesn't make it fit for a restaurant. I'm like, come on. The meat wasn't even for instant ramen. It was like just some random meat. It wasn't even for that dish especially. It was for some other dish. That was like, there's leftover meat for that one dish. Let's toss it into that instant ramen and let's call it a day. That is worth $5.90. No, it's not. Why? Okay, I think after I've complained enough about this, yeah, I guess I can just let things be. Whatever. Okay then. On the first and also last day, actually, I also thought it was the second day because it was like the day of arrival was pretty much the first day. So like on the first day, that was also the last day. That was already the 8th day. That was yesterday. Yes. We were still going around the city and watching a bit stuff, and you don't know, in Dresden there's so much old buildings. There's so many old buildings. You don't even know that was like, there was so insane many of those. We were like walking for quite long, for I think 1.5 hours through the city, and it was like all old buildings. We were also at this women's church, I think it's called. I don't even know why. It's probably because it was like especially just for women back in the day. Anyways, it was like a Catholic church for sure, since it has like a lot of decoration in it. Well, what I had to look for there, and yeah, the stream's going to be like really bad right now, but okay. It was like definitely Catholic, but yeah, the atheist has nothing to do in a church, so we also left quite soon. But I mean, like, still, the church still looked cool. Yeah, I can't say anything about it. It was still a cool church, at least from the visual. Then, yeah, after we went from the church, and like, yeah, as I said, we walked around in the city a little bit, and one thing, for example, was like, we were on that like place. I didn't even know what those 3 things were. I at first thought those were like that was like playgrounds for children. Well, it was not, but it was like still interesting. You could even go inside there, yeah. So yeah, there was also some interesting statues. I don't even know what they're supposed to do, but they had like some holes in it, and that's it, I guess. Pretty much, yeah. Not much more. Also, when you came out of that women's church, I forgot to say that. When you came out of that women's church, there was like an interesting basketball basket. I mean, I don't know how you are supposed to reach that. It's like some insanely super professional, how you call that, like super professional basketball player who has to like get that ball, but I probably couldn't even throw that ball that high up. But yeah, interesting why that basket was there. My father was like pointing out, hold on, what's that? And I was like, pardon, what? Why is that there? So useless. Like, who actually uses that at all? I have no idea. Okay, now, hold on, what else was there? Actually, yeah, it was also like a large river. I don't even know how it's called in Dresden, but yeah, like that one river. But it was like cool, I guess. Yeah, it was like quite large, and it had a lot of old buildings again. Who would have thought that's like just the nature of Dresden, old buildings only. There was also something else. There was like some weird statue of, I don't know, it was like, yeah, some human with merged with a car, and it even had an Ochichi. Yeah, I have to censor that or something. And I have no idea what that was for, but it was like just standing in the city. That was like NSFW, whatever. It's okay. It's okay, I guess. I hope. I didn't know. What was that? Why was that? It's so useless. Later on, I also saw something else, that was like some ore-like stuff, I'd say. Looked like some crystal ore or so, in my opinion, like also some statue. And it also had some patterns on the ground, and the patterns looked, in my opinion, like an Inazuman vision, actually. Maybe we can edit it in a way that it actually also looks a bit like, but I think if you see the picture, you get what I mean. Also, like some cool trees that were like perfectly able to block out the sun, like do a non-stop shade. I mean, like usually, you know, trees like have still places left where sun can come through, and yeah, it's like the sun's shining through and you're like, God, come on, no, why? It's still warm even under the tree, because there are like some places that still let the sun shine through. Well, not the case for those trees. Those were like perfectly able to form some area, and there was like no spot with sun whatsoever with any light shining through, and I have no idea what's this. Hold on a sec. Yeah? He called me on WhatsApp because he told me, yeah, it's time to eat. Well, I'm just going to cut this short as possible at least. So yeah, and that was like that thing there. Later on, we also like again went to the city and like went shopping a bit. Yeah. Also, I was like going into some shop, Müller it's called in Germany. It's like a German franchise, I guess, for like just it's like a druggery, or how you call that. I don't even know how you call that, but I guess you know what I mean, like a convenience store, something like that almost. And I was like buying some pencils for drawing, whatever. I was actually just trying to buy something at all because I was like, yeah, I've already bought something in Berlin, I've bought something in Düsseldorf, let's also buy something in Dresden. That was like pretty much what I did there. And yeah, what else was there? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and later on as supper we ate like at a Vietnamese restaurant, and I drowned. Okay. And we ate at a Vietnamese restaurant, and actually the noodle soup did look quite appetizing, and it would have also been able to get a 9 out of 10, but they had mint in it. I don't know, it's probably like some traditional food or something ingredient in Vietnamese food, because like in literally every dish that I saw there was mint in it. But I mean, still though, it tasted disgusting with the mint. Everything was perfect except for the mint, and that destroyed the entire dish, like for me at least. I don't know how and why, but it did, and that just made it for me a 3 out of 10. Why am I rating it like this? I don't know, but I guess you know what I mean. It's like, it was like for me just, yeah, I was like somehow able to get it down, but yeah, it was something that I wanted to eat, like seriously, nah, not at all. But yeah, then on the departure, that was today, obviously, and what should I say to it? Yeah, I think it was like 6.5 hours or 7.5 hours or 7 hours more. I think more like 7 hours. And because of that, I missed out on the Genshin Impact 3.0 stream. No, I don't even know when it's going to come out. Just hope it's going to come out after. Yeah, okay, no, it's not. It's probably coming out right 2 days after I've left home for 2 weeks to get on to England, actually Britain. You know what I mean, like some language trip. It's a pain. It's a pain. Well, anyways, I think that was pretty much it. Then today we came at like 6 p.m., 7 p.m. at home, and yeah, it's right now 8 p.m. Yeah, I've pretty much done nothing but just play things, and I've also downloaded Tower of Fantasy because I've heard that it's like it had launched the day before yesterday. Anyways, let's see when this video is going to be edited in the fullest. I think it's going to take like 4 weeks probably, because 2 weeks I'm not going to be home, and my brother's going to be home for next week, so I don't know how much time I can spend editing this video. Also, I have to do some other thing. Let's just see how this is going to turn out. Well, I'm going to end this video and also the stream right here. This is grinding 42.6, and this was my trip through Germany. My favorite city was Berlin because it was so large and there was so much yet to explore. Even though we went through Berlin for 2 days, we were still not able to explore everything. Düsseldorf was also really cool because of that Japanese street, and Dresden was actually on last place. Even though it was still okay to walk through it, it was like, I don't know, it was just the least appealing for me, and that's how it is. Köln was just a stopover, and yeah, so that doesn't really count. Anyways, that's it. And yeah, that German trip was cool. And yeah, bye, I guess. Yeah. Okay, for the stream, oh god, 53 minutes, what the hell. I'm going to end this now, I'm going to just call it 0. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on a sec. I'm just going to let it stay here for a while, I don't really care about it anyways. Oh god. I'm going to call the video Germany trip probably, just like the stream. Let's see how things turn out. It's going to take a while until I've edited that whole stuff, and it's like around 1 hour, so I'm not going to call this 1 hour. By the way, in Germany I was like playing for 3 hours, Genshin Impact, so I'm just going to call it 4 hours for this video. And yeah, that's it with the stream. I'm going to eat supper now. Nice noodle soup that my mother prepared, a hot and spicy one. I love it. I'm going to eat it now. Bro, I miss that soup. Yeah, that's the end of the stream. Bye.